Museums are everywhere. So if you're traveling, there's a very high probability that there's gonna be a museum at your destination. But are museums worth your time? Let's talk about it. Hey everyone, it's Troy from flowfreely.com, and today we're talking about, are museums worth it? Bottom line, yes, 100% of the time they're worth it. Okay, maybe not 100% of the time, but like 99.99% of the time they're gonna be worth it. Museums typically are very cheap. Some days they're even free. And what you get out of it could be hours and hours and hours of entertainment and learning. I know learning doesn't sound fun, but it is. Museums are always fun. They're always exciting. They're always interesting. So you spend $15, $20 on a ticket, get at least 2 hours of fun out of that. $10 an hour for fun? Yeah, can't get that many other places. Which also leads me to the point that you should only go to museums that you're truly interested in. Like for me, I'm not a huge fan of classical artwork and stuff like that, so going to art museums, I'll still go, I'll still look through everything, but I won't be really super engaged and encapsulated by everything. But you take me to like a science museum or a history museum, then yeah, you know, it's gonna be hard pressed to get me out of there, really. And if you go to a bigger city, there's a really good chance that there's gonna be a museum for whatever you're interested in. The super niche museums, they're probably gonna be in certain locations only. And if you're looking for a super niche museum, research that. That could be your next trip. Maybe a road trip if it's here in the States, or if you live in Europe and it's in Europe, hey, that's a road trip too. But even if it takes a flight, see what else is going on in that city. You know, you could easily make a few days out of it. And the third point I wanna make is local museums. Local museums you shouldn't sleep on local museums. If you're going to a big city or a tiny little small town, there's probably gonna be some sort of museum about that city or town's history. And that's a great place to go if you really wanna learn about the culture of wherever you're visiting. Even in my tiny little hometown in upstate New York, like 3,000 people tiny, we have our own museum. And going there and learning about the history of my tiny little town, I've been multiple times just because it's that interesting. So I know visiting tiny museums in tiny towns would be even more interesting. So always look for museums about local history, because that absolutely will be affordable and worth it. And that's all I got for you about museums. Always look out for museums. They're great. They're a great time, great use of money. They're fun for everyone. There's something for everyone, and they're reliable. You can find them anywhere. So that's all I got for you. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you went down, subscribed, hit that bell icon so you get notifications whenever I upload, as well as leaving a like and sharing this video with friends if you guys are into museums. And with that being said, thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one.